Yo, 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 welcome back, everyone. It's your boy, Pick Your Poison Gaming. And once more, we're diving right into Crusader Kings 3. And if you're new here to the channel, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe down below. And let's jump right back into this. Now, we last left off, we were on our way to conquering all of Norway. As you can see here, we got a pretty sizable chunk already. Now, we don't really have that much troops right now because our strength is a bit lacking. Only because we have to wait for our troops to get back. But as you can see here, we conquered a pretty sizable chunk already. And if you look over here at the Kingdom of Norway, we do currently only have 6 countries of the 16 that we needed. Let's see if we can get that. Let's see if we can get the rest of those 10 at the very least of the entire 30 that we need. So let's see if we can get those 10. So let's see if we can get conquer all of Norway. So I'm gonna go ahead and unpause all this. Of course, I can create a duchy here, though I don't have enough money. Might have to go raiding. We'll see. Once we stop. All right, so let's go ahead and get all councilmen. Alright, let's go ahead and start increasing our county control. We'll start with Sogan here. It's gonna take us at least 8 years, yeesh. But it happens, right? I got my 2 beautiful sons here, ready to hopefully take after their father. If not, I'm gonna have to fucking disown them. Could be worse though. I guess we'll see how they do. And now I'm actually getting pretty hyped for the Royal Court expansion when it comes out. Can't wait. It's gonna be pretty fire and everything. Okay, it looks like our troops are almost ready. Skallagrimson, family on ice. Pa, cries Bersi, tugging at my sleeve almost as soon as I enter the snowbound courtyard. It's no good, I'm useless, I can't skate, the ice hates me. A speedy glance suggests that he might be right. The place looks like an army marched through it, with the amount of shattered ice my son has left in his wake. It's easy. It gains 20%. Prowess is increased by 2, and diplomacy is increased by 2. That's really good. Especially since he is my heir. Even though I only have a very low success chance, I'm gonna try it. Yeah, I kind of figured he would end up fucking hating me, man. that was pretty obvious. Okay. So our next conquest is going to be this guy. I'm not even gonna attempt to fucking pronounce some of these words, just because I don't want to offend anyone. But let's march our troops in here and take over. I mean, it's pretty damn easy. They're fucking weak and everything, compared to us at the very least. You know what? I can create a... Let's go ahead and create this duchy. That way it gives us some more prestige. Since currently right now we will end up hemorrhaging prestige until we become a king. Since our troops are mainly from our troops here are basically instead of other cultures where it costs gold, here it costs prestige. So don't want to use a lot of them if I can. Or I should say I want to end it as quickly as possible, which is one of the reasons why I am going towards Peacemaker, since it will allow me to go ahead and ask for peace easier. Man, okay. Do I have any good... Yes, I do. Wow, this dude is like really good. Let's go ahead and recruit you. I'm gonna have to get more knights. Ah, Sogan has a peasant army that wants to raise against me. Oh well, it's not like they're gonna do any good. All right, so we got that. So we'll go ahead and disband all here. We'll go ahead and let that get to full troops. Hold a grand blot. Okay, so I'm gonna need money first. So you know what? This is enough to go raiding, and to have some decent raiding cash. Okay, so Wolf ran away, and my dog, and I got a couple coins from it. Alright, so where do we want to raid? They've been raided out. How is this area looking? 330. What's his... Okay, so I should be able to raid the Welsh area, the Wales area, with my current amount of troops. It's one of the areas that hasn't been actually raided, it looks like. So let's go ahead and get some gold. Okay, I need some more champions. Let's go ahead and recruit you. Okay, so 894. Go to you. Oh yeah, there's a decent amount of money to be made here for the time being. The settlement of Harlech, an important stronghold in the greater Marianid, has fallen to my raiders. We have run vast tracts of land and many quivering subjects and shining treasures of Lord Cadell to choose from. The troops stand ready, awaiting my command to give them direction. Development of the chiefdom of Hordaland will increase by 40. That's not bad. Adds 30 loot to the raiding army, and I gain 70. I'm gonna gain the 30 loot in the 75. In the 75 prestige. I think that'll be worth it in the long run. All right, let's go ahead and go to you next. To the bishopric of Again, not going to pronounce those. And it looks like my wife is also pregnant again, so I will have a third child here soon. And we have almost hit our raiding capacity. Who knows? Once we get back, maybe I'll throw a grand blot. Alright, so raiding here, this will give us our Wolf the Troublemaker. My vassal Chieftain Magnus approaches me, rage in his eyes and dog in his hand. Dragged along by the scruff of its neck as he reaches me, I see that it is my dear wolf he is holding. I found this beast among my things. What wasn't chewed to bits was covered in excrement. One, you're ill and you're the child of a concubine. I can't compensate him regardless, so yeah. He's just a fucking dog, bro. Oh, nice. Because my steward has a skill of 15, I got additional taxes. So I'm actually looking pretty good in terms of gold right now. Alright, it looks like I will have another son. He will be put on the martial path. Educate child. We'll go with Hastine as his teacher. Alright, so Upland is going to be one of the major issues that's going to plague me, just because of their military might. So I'm going to have to go all the way through these guys. How's Vesterland? How's theirs? Ooh, yeah. So let's go ahead and disband all. Yeah, let's go ahead and hold a grand blot. Although smaller blot are held for many occasions through this year. Once a decade, the Austrians of my capital province come together for a grand celebration, and most importantly, a grand sacrifice. Through plenty full blood is shed for the gods. The meat of the offerings goes to the faithful. Such a rich feast usually makes for an incredible party. Of course, such an affair is expensive, and certainly not all Austrians need be invited. I mean, I have over 100 gold, so let's invite every lord and commoner in the Jarldom. Is that it? I was expecting more. Okay, there we go. A blot can be both grand and small affair. By tradition, they also include both human and animal sacrifices. Several prisoners will be offered to the gods, perhaps even including a special choice of my own. Their lives given in tribute to the gods. Though the beliefs of the Astaro demand this, it is not actually a strict requirement, and the ceremony can proceed with purely animal sacrifices if I wish to avoid controversy. Only the finest sacrifices will do, man and animal alike. So let's go ahead and see who all is in my... Who all are my prisoners? Is there any royal blood? No, but you know what? We're going to designate him as a sacrifice. We'll designate you as a sacrifice. We'll designate you as a sacrifice. And we'll designate you as a sacrifice. I guess I can only designate one of them as a sacrifice right now. Do. Clout runestone. Well, that's interesting. Let's save the cash in case I need another thing for the Great Blot. Okay, so I will be able to send that in 884, so it's going to be a while before my court is fully stocked. The Grand Blot. The guests are at the Blot are so numerous that they blanket the area around the temple, sending up a cacophonous roar as Alured is hauled up to the altar. The very first in a long line of men and beasts stretching far out the doors. He thrashes ferociously as the Godar throttle his life away, the light in his eyes lasting till the first animal is slaughtered. Human corpses to the hanging tree, animals to the cooking fires. All gore is collected in a bowl, and the Godar use it to paint the walls of the temple inside and out. Truly a spectacle worthy of the gods. To Odin, to Freya, to Nordir. This seems an excellent opportunity to impress the mobility. Time to roll shoulders with the common muck. So I could gain piety, which I need for conquering. Let's see. I could... Everyone above at least a count rank or above would gain 20 nobility opinion of me, and I'd also still gain the piety. And went to people's grand sacrifice. What's that? So I'd get a popular opinion of 50. Alright, I will go with the first option. Questions and punishment. Bercy comes complaining about Chieftain Magnus bullying him. He started asking how to get someone hanged if he felt like they should be. So arbitrary, craven, or lazy. Jesus Christ, these are fucking terrible. Yeah, I'll go with arbitrary, but I'm not happy about it. Like, depending on how he turns out, I might just... Yeah, I'm probably gonna disown my firstborn Bercy and for Ingvar. Just because he's got better, like, something... He fits my playstyle a lot better. Okay, so Mere... he is with Prandheim and Bodin. So if I want to strike, I should probably do it at max troops. I might be able to go now. You know what? Let's do it. Let's go after Mere. I've got almost 2,000 troops, which should be enough. Okay, I have over 2,000 troops. Let's hope it's enough. Mercy for the mercenaries. The bustling of an inn of fine cider, a calm evening after a long day of training, my tankard is knocked out of my hand by a mercenary reeling from a blow, and hope of relaxation drains away into the floor. Please, my lord the innkeeper, begs. Ulfur's thugs have been drinking me dry without paying for days, and their fighting is scaring off the staff and guests. They are too drunk to be a real threat. This will be over quickly. Hey, they shouldn't have, they shouldn't drink in my establishments without paying. Oh yeah, these dudes have no chance. No chance at all. I've seen how it happens, that slight lull in the middle of combat, the brief moment when neither side is pressing into the fray, and the melee breaks like waves parting around a rock. I will always be pressing the attack. Time to learn whether weapons aren't. Bleh. Time to rearm with whatever weapons aren't stuck in a body. So not only will I be a cautious leader, but I will also be a reaver, which is actually really good because it'll increase my raid speed, which is going to be big for Vikings. Well, okay, the unstoppable Alexander. And it looks like one of my counselors has died as well. Aw, dude, it was my my awesome steward. That sucks. That sucks a lot. During the siege of Tyr, Alexander assaulted an island fortress by demolishing a nearby town and then using the rubble to build a causeway stretching from the mainland to the city's walls. This allowed his siege engines to attack the enemy fortress directly, though it was his navy which ultimately created the breach. So no amount of water will stop my armies, which would give fodder, so I'd be able to cross water without advantage penalties, so that's actually pretty good. Military engineer would be able to give me siege, so that would actually decrease the siege time, which is also really good. I mean, it would give me 20%, like 20 stress, but I can easily get rid of that by hunting, and just decreasing the time of a siege makes everything much easier. All right, so that's one more. One more down. Who are the bastards that are trying to raid me? Dangerous faction, and that's fine. They're terrible. Above domain limit. Duchy of Preyed Along. So I actually have most of that. I could create the title if I had enough gold. Let's actually recruit the dude that was humble, Harani. He's kind of terrible on like every stat. Yeah, he's kind of terrible on every stat. Uh, you know what? Snowy, you can have Mere. Razor Runestone, no. Okay, am I at... Okay, of... Prender, Cheatham of... Okay, so those guys are going at it, so they'll actually weaken each other. I could go ahead and attack as them, but I'm actually going to go and get some more cash. How many troops does Mercia have? Only 1,207. Yeah, I'm gonna raid Mercia this time. It's closer than the others, and can give me a decent amount. Or do I go after like Wessex here? I should not go after Wessex. That's a lot. That's a lot more troops than I have. I should not go after Wessex. Instead, I'll go after Ormond here. And let's just go after the territories that haven't been sacked yet. Yeah, see, like this guy, yeah, he, do not, yeah, uh, hostile. Okay, what do I need? I need 150 renown, which is a lot, actually. So I'm gonna have to get 150 renown before. Well, hey, it's a good thing my troops already rallied, I guess. Bad news is I have to go meet them all the way over here. So I got some raid loot from that. Okay, let's go ahead and increase Sogan again. Okay. Okay. How many troops do they have? They are vastly inferior. Okay. So it looks like they are actually going to lose. Okay, I have a daughter now. Ragnhildur. You, my daughter, will also be of the warrior raiding culture. Okay. So, Norway. I'm currently halfway to the title of Norway. So, let's get to conquering. Well, it looks like Bierga wants to sleep with me, but no. At first, I thought it was a simple footman, a fool for stepping onto the training field. Although Vermund, there seems to no threat at first, it quickly became clear that he would be unable to stop his wild and vicious strikes from hurting me, disarming him and suddenly becoming a matter of life and death. I tried not to show my relief when his sword finally hit the ground. I mean, it'll give me stress because I'm wrathful, but having him as a champion will be perfect, actually. So this is what's going to take forever, is basically to have a fort. Okay, Pa shrieks, Asbjorn running up to me, crying with a guilty look on Bercy in tow. A huge gash mars my son's face, shallow, but still welling blood. He hit me with a real sword, said he was going to be a warrior like you. Bercy can't seem to look him in the eyes, saying he was only playing. It was an accident. So I could increase his prowess. However, I'm going to be kind of, you know, yeah, I'm definitely going to be, uh, fuck, disinheriting him when I can. So I might as well teach my other son here how to get his my other son's prowess up. I was shocked when I caught Bercy trying to steal from the travel chest. He confessed he had thought he had gotten away with it, but now knows it was wrong. I guess, yeah, he can be honest, sure. Okay. And that's another successful conquest. Let's see. How many troops does this guy have? Okay, so this is the one that I'm potentially leaning towards taking over. He's bossy and compassionate. Arrogant. Yeah. Let's make him arrogant and bossy. Above domain limit. Yeah, I know I'm above the domain limit. But let's go ahead and create this title. And let's go ahead and give you this. Okay, so that should be what, 9? 9 for Norway. So that's 9, 10, 11, 12. So once I conquer these three, those three, I'll have to move towards, wait. Ooh, Sweden's gonna be a pain in the ass. Let's actually start increasing troops. That way I have Like, I have enough right now to sweep through. For authority, I supposedly wield as Jarl. I cannot be everywhere in my realm at once. There will always be those who forget to obey my orders once my attention is turned elsewhere. This is where my champion, Vemundar, could come in, who has been faithfully enforcing my decrees while touring the countryside. Could he serve in my right-hand man and take a more active role in administering my realm? Yeah, it's all good. Ransom. Yes. I will take 100 gold. That's fine with me. Alright. So let's go ahead and sweep through these. I don't even have... Whoa. Hold on. Never mind. Let's roll that back in for a moment. It has become a habit of walk wolf daily, and I am not sure which of us enjoys the fresh air and sun the most. Okay, walking dog. I am now known for my dedication to my faith. Excellent. Okay, so if I were to declare war, I'd be looking at 3,400. I might be able to do it. Like, let's go ahead and get up there and conquer it before his allies join. Oh wow, yeah, I immediately conquered the Jarl. I immediately captured the Jarl. Yeah, that was a lot easier than I had hoped. Like, damn. Okay, it is part of Helgoland. So I will need a new vassal. Let's see, he has the title of that. He has a couple titles. Okay, let's go ahead and grant you this. Go ahead and assign you. In 10 months, Sogan will be completely pacified, which is good. Okay, let's go ahead and declare war here. See if I can get another easy victory. Okay, Wolf is a good boy. Thankfully, the siege progress is increased. Oh yeah, my son Ingvar is much better to my play style. Ingvar gained as good as he get, so wrathful it is. Yeah. Can truly understand. I mean, he got a Reaver and Brilliant Strategist, which isn't bad, but he's nowhere near his father. Okay, and I have officially unlocked Peacemaker, which will make things a lot easier going up against multiple things. Let's go ahead and just marry you to a random person, because you're not going to be my heir for long. Okay, that's another province down. So we will grant you Bodin. Let's go ahead and create this. I can challenge Sitir. Why? Because he's an adulterer. Okay. Let's see what happens. Excellent. I can call more champions if I need them, which I will need them, actually. Okay, Lofnir. Oh yeah, like, this guy is going down as well. Trial by combat. Gauren. I arrive in the designated spot near Gauren in good time and find Chief Sigtirg is already waiting for me, along with a small entourage of witnesses. Whatever else he may be, he is fit to fight and willing to risk meeting me man to man. The formalities are brief. We all know why we're here, and we're long past the point of talking. Weapons are handed out, and our retinues retreat to observe from a safe distance. The trial by combat begins. May the best man win. For a few brief moments, Chieftain Sitirg and I pace in lazy half circles, each watching for an opening. I heft my axe, ready to defend myself, while he clutches his axe firmly to hand. This fight may only be till first blood, but that doesn't ease my nerves. With a sudden twitch, our bout begins. Sigtirg counters with a fierce haul of quick slashes, almost cutting me down repeatedly. Better men than you have died trying to break my guard. Low increase to your likelihood of success, and I would gain 10 stress. Confident attack. With skill and poise, you make a series of well-placed strikes, or strike, parry, ripsto. Expert onslaught. You throw out a flurry of rapid attacks and counters. It gives me a high chance of success, medium chance of injury, but it will reduce my stress some, so... I leap into action, launching a flurry of quick slashes, driving myself hard against Sigtirg's guard, wearing him down with each expertly timed strike. He is famed for his abilities with an axe, and he reminds me of a perfect flowing chain of quick slashes punctuated by the occasional terrifying powerful cleave. My form is good with only small errors, and his stance is incredible. I have yet to open up my opponent's guard at all, and see no way yet to claim victory. Rawr! Berserker, rip and tear, rip and tear, rip and tear. Okay. Spittle flying, axe whirling maniacally, I launch myself at my foe. Red mist rips through my mind, and everything is rage, blood, and blissful catharsis. Sigtirg's retort is carefully calculated, waiting for precisely the right point to reply with several quick slashes of his axe. My form is excellent, with little chance for mistake, and his stance is incredible. My opponent is still holding off my blows well, but he seems close to faltering. I am the fastest blade in my capital province. Blade Dance, a series of flashy expert moves ensure your dueling prowess will be talked about for years, and I gain 180 prestige. Jesus Christ, this dude just won't relent. In battle, I am an artist. Every strike is a brushstroke. Every fallen foe or gout of blood, a splash of paint as I brandished my axe, switching seamlessly between flourish and strike. I paint a picture of agony across my foe. He seems to vibrate for a second, then he explodes with fury, screaming loud enough to shake the earth and throwing himself at me with a rare savagery. My form is excellent. Go berserk again. Rage, anger, and insatiable need to kill well up inside me. Tearing a bloody hole in my psyche, I feel the Berserker gang overtaking me. But it is a good pain. Rag! Flying forwards like a man possessed, I sundered my foe, guard and tear the axe from his grasp with a powerful cleave. Faster than I can see, hard enough that my bones quake, I rain down a hate-filled barrage of blows that tosses him to the ground with ease. As fast as it came over me, my rage evaporates, leaving me shaken but compose mentis. Sitig all but screams out a yield while he still can. Result: I win the single combat against Sitigir due to sudden death. Resting easy back in Bjorgen, I exult in my success, my axe laid across my lap. The satisfying aches and pains rippling across my body remind me of a small moments in the bout. Little victories and fierce fought defeats, each winding towards Chieftain Sitigir's loss. A sack of silver rests against my shin, the satisfying weight a testament to the justice well served. I had each coin counted one by one in front of everyone before we rode home. Yesterday we will put our quarrel before the gods, and the gods answered wisely. Justice is served. It was a quick way to get some cash. Alright, let's go ahead and... I completely forgot that I was at war. Let's go ahead and take this province. Alright, so I have some more champions that arrived, so that's good. So let's go ahead and recruit them to the court here. Of course my dog will join me. I'm sorry. I have to disagree with what you just... Wolf gives a guttural growl, and High Chieftain Vigdis jerks back, looking from dog to me and then back. On second thought, I think it is a great idea. Such a good boy, Wolf. In the course of helping me administer my realm, my right-hand man, Vemundar, and I have discovered that we have a lot in common. We have built up a strong rapport during our time working together as a result of this, and I find myself wondering what the future holds for us. Yeah, sure, we can become friends. My chancellor died. Let's go ahead and recruit you to the court, and we'll assign you. Okay, so let's go ahead and grant you Lafotier. Okay. However, set another rally point right here. These bastards want to raid me, huh? That's not gonna happen. Okay, so my max men are about 3,500 right now. What will I need? continue conquering. Okay, Vestifold. Okay, so I'll be able to take on Vestifold. I'm currently at 12 of 16. I'll be able to take. Ooh, I'll be easily be able to take on you guys. So that's 2 more. I'll have to get a couple more. Couple more from. Oh yeah, they're a lot higher. And okay. I've ridden, take aim, and struck down so many times, I thought nothing could upset my rhythm. As I take another gallop, I cannot fully see makes my horse rear up. For an instant, momentum keeps me pinned to the back of the horse as it starts shaking. Then, as if time is flowing slow, I can feel myself becoming dislodged. Calm down. Calm down, boy. I feel myself being thrown left and right, but no motion can make me loosen my grip on the reins and saddle. My commands eventually soothe the horse, and the animal is soon back to stomping eagerly on the hard-packed ground as stable as ever. Such a forceful beast. Okay, so it looks like I have my first grandson, and it looks like they want to name him after me. So, go ahead. I suppose I'll educate him. However, more disinherit. Okay, I'm missing 21. So let's go ahead and knock these guys out. Aw, my dog died. And the passage of time does not spare dogs. As I kneel beside him, he starts wagging his tail slowly, but he cannot raise his head. I sit with him long into the night, petting his gray back until his tail stills. That is sad. No one likes to lose their dog. Ingvar. He's the son that I actually want to take over for me. So he would gain paranoid. Not really that good. Ambitious is a lot better. If your daughter Ragnhildr could to meet her peers, I am inviting everyone to note, which unfortunately includes her. Of course, she'll be there. Question mark. Sure. Don't know what the hell is happening, but did that motherfucker just drown my fucking kid? Now I'm a bit pissed off. Like, I really wanted Ingvar to take over for me. I mean, Asbjorn. I guess Asbjorn's fine. He has pretty good prowess already. Uh, he's charming though. I'm actually gonna educate him myself. Okay. So I am at 13, 14, and then I'll have to get 15 and 16 from Upland. Let's go ahead and just conquer them real quick. Let's make him ambitious. Sure, I'll be irritable. It makes sense. And yes, I know I'm above my domain limit. That'll be taken care of very shortly. So I can hold another grand blot and I can raise a runestone. Have some prisoners. Can I ransom any of them for any decent money? Doesn't seem I can, but I need to get rid of. Let's just go ahead and just execute all of these. Just to clear out my, just to clear out my everything. A vessel fit for a Jarl. A Jarl's longship says much about him. It tells you how rich he is, how successful, what image he wishes to project to the rest of the world. I look at my current craft and deem it lacking. As if to punctuate the thought, a piece of rigging comes loose and with a crack, the whole vessel creaking ominously as it redistributes pressure. Commissioning a new ship is simple enough, but a simple replacement good enough. Don't I deserve a vessel that tells the world about me? A Leviathan to carry my goods. Character's personal longship is huge. 50% army loot capacity. Monstrous flagship. Terrified vassal. No. A dragon to roar my name. More spoils. Can create the Duchy of Viken. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's actually go ahead and grant you these. Okay. And now, what do they have? They're similar strength to me. So they have a total of 6,000. And my max is 4,600. If I go ahead and do this, create one more thing of Vigman. And let's go ahead and Increase that to full. The stench of success. The smell is completely unbearable. It has been a solid month since that guy brought down that blasted heart while hunting, and he's still carrying its maggot-ridden head around with him. Everyone is sick of it, but he refuses to be rid of the damn thing. The rest of the court has finally had enough. It seems that it is forced to come to me for a verdict. Rah! There are many reasons for me to ply the waters near Bjorgen. In times of peace, to show power, to dissuade pirates, even simply to fish or enjoy the sea breeze. We are now on such a petty voyage when I spot a local vessel floundering in the distance. Even from here, it's clear that it is taking damage while out raiding, its crew just barely keeping it afloat as they pale water with silver goblets and ceramic bowls. The sight would be comical if it wasn't so serious. Let's stop and help them. That way I get my prestige up a little bit. Okay, I have a perk here. Serve the crown is definitely going to help. I need to actually start with that. Okay, once my troops are full, I should be able to just sweep in. Unworthy peasants. Okay, good. He's arrogant. Sure, I'll attend a feast. Chieftain Snowed. The feast is dwindling down, and I find myself deep in conversation with the guileless steward, Chieftain Snowed. He inquires about my opinion of the blessings of family, a subject he is deeply... sure, it's a subject that fascinates me as well. The pleading gaze I receive from my acquaintance Peshna is taking on Despertona. A group of guests are approaching from the corner she has hid in the evening, and the walls are hindering her escape. To think a chiefess would act this way. Sure, I'll distract the guests. Now it is time to wash off the traces of merriment and wine and once more resume my duties as the Lord of the Realm. Well, I'm no longer stressed, so that's good. Oh, I did not even see this person. Oh yeah, that... Okay, so... Norway, I'm at 14 of 16. So I'll only have to actually conquer one territory of upland. So let's go ahead and conquer you. Idiot belongs in my dungeon, stupid map. Offer concubine to the I think Signy would serve you well as a concubine, and depends. How old is she? She's a bastard. She doesn't have any children, but Arnie Iverson. I'll decline. I really don't need a They have news. While we do not know yet, someone is planning to kill my champion. Someone's trying to kill my champion Ondor. The bastards. Now, Sweden is going to be my main competition here. Like, they're actually going to be very difficult to work with. They're going to be a pain in the ass to take over as well. Okay, so If I were to declare war, they're still at 63. They still have about almost 1,000 troops over me, but I should still be able to take them. Sure, we'll raise a runestone. Yeah, Ulfir, and sure, we'll put it in Sogan. Who's Jarlstein? And why? Come on. So I could challenge him because he's an adulterer and a seducer? I mean, I could gain gold from it, but don't really need... I mean, I guess I need gold, but... Okay, we'll wait for my troops to get to full and then press our luck. And just hope... Let's see what happens. Declare war. Conquer county. Let's go with Heldemark. And let's just hope this doesn't bite me in the ass. There are commotion among children today. Strybjorn was attempting to preach. Became target of a small fight. Asbjorn intervened. Of course, never back down from a fight. You're brave, bruh. Okay, so let's send one army over to... there to start working on conquering it. Strict organization. Oh, that's gonna be brutal. Whew. Of course, Asbjorn has started studying warfare. Okay, and it looks like I am successful. You know what? Here, you can have Heidemark as well. Okay, I believe that is the 16 that I needed for Norway. It is. Now I just need the cash. So it's time to go a Vikinger. Wait, he's not a powerful vassal? Okay, so I do have enough to disinherit my current... Because Asbjorn is much better in terms of stat spread and in terms of traits. So time to raise all these guys as raiders and time to go raid Wessex. Like I have enough to raid Wessex, so let's go raid Wessex. And it looks like I am the head of the Norse faith, of the Norse culture now, so I can actually look here. Because I have a 13 in learning, what would make sense? Okay, so ledger. So 7 years, domain limit +1, okay. Yeah, that's fine for now. Yeah, let's just raid to our heart content. That's a good one. You want my guys to apologize after I just kicked your ass? Yeah, that's funny. You know, I'm doing this for gold, so the Beast of Bjorgen. Sigurborn. The dreaded child has been lying in wait around the corners wearing a bearskin for a costume. This is honestly bloody hilarious. Hey, maybe she wants to be a berserker like me. Also, I should be in command here. Run away. Damn, I thought I had enough to so Bersi is plotting against Ondar. Damn. Okay, well, it looks like I'll have to get my cash back up. Since I lost my raid loot. So he's not as good as his older brother, but it's not too bad. Okay, available perks. Let's go with hard rule. Unmarried heir. Beautiful. Well, comely, so we'll actually have you go there. Ooh, 50. And I have currently 150, so that should be enough. Let's head on back to our capital here. Oh, and I can ransom like a ton of prisoners, so... Ooh, man. Ooh, man. This is nice. That just got me a lot of cash. All right. And now I am King Strybjorn of Norway, or Norway. So Norway has been formed, and I believe that is a great place to stop. So hopefully you all enjoyed the video, and if you're new here to get the channel again, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and like comment down below and everything. Stuff that you might want to see. If you have any tips, tricks, and everything, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.